Welcome once again to part 3 of the Week 9 preview. Alright, we finally had our interview with Steve of Philly Mega Man. It ended up being a little longer than I anticipated, so we're going to have to break this one in half too, so it's going to be a 4-part series this week. But before we get to Steve's interview, let me break down the final matchup. That is between the makers of OxyClean, Alex Keller, and the Dream Team from Steven Pasqua. The OxyClean is 2-6, while the Dream Team is 4-4, both coming off a win. Alright, what do we got? We got Jay Cutler and Eli Manning for OxyClean against Tony Romo and Matthew Stafford for the Dream Team. Can't say I like any of these quarterbacks in particular, but I think I'll give the edge to the Dream Team. The Dream Team has a player on a bye with Thomas Jones, not good. But they do have Larry Fitzgerald, Reggie Wayne, Dallas Clark, Noshawn Marino, Derek Mason. I like all of those players. Alex's team sucks. That's all I have to say about that team. They suck. Yep, that's really all. I'm going to pick the Dream Team to win this matchup. ESPN projects OxyClean to win 129-123. Again, I disagree. Alex's team sucks. They're worse than my team, even though they have 2 wins and I have none. Yeah, Alex, your team's terrible. Alright, let's get straight to the interview with Steve.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of school.
We've got Steve from Philly Mega Man on the phone. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing alright.
Alright, that's the last time I will ask you that, I promise. Having a little technical difficulties on my side. So you are not living in Philadelphia right now?
No, I was born in Philadelphia, but I live in Hoboken, right across the Hudson from Manhattan. Work over by Grand Central with John and Tommy.
So whatever happened to the three-way podcast that I heard was gonna go down this week?
We were having technical difficulties as well.
Very nice.
Pretty much, we're gonna set it up in one of the offices right by where we're at on our floor. And our podcast is going to be a little bit different from yours and Alex's. Our podcast is probably going to turn out to be more of just bashing each other and everybody else instead of anything that really has to do with sports.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm looking forward to it, though.
I'm looking forward to it, too. You know, I like to make fun of Ollie and Alex a lot on the podcast here. That's pretty much my...
Exactly. And actually, the main thing that I want to go off at is something that you put out there, which is Fantasy God Lance. I want to get that name taken away.
Why is that?
I'm calling out Lance right now. I'm calling him out. I don't think Lance is Fantasy God Lance anymore. I want to denote myself as Fantasy God because sitting in first place in our football league and first place in the basketball league. I think I finished off respectfully in baseball.
Where did you finish at in baseball?
I think it was 4 overall.
Well, that's just one spot behind me. That's not too bad.
Exactly. So I'm pretty happy with where I ended up. So I want to get Fantasy God Lance's name taken away. That's right, Lance. I'm calling you out. And I want to be Fantasy God Steve.
Fantasy God Steve, huh?
I want to take it over.
Well, I think we might have to put that on a vote. I mean, when I gave Lance the name, I think he was undefeated in this league and he just won the baseball league, so... At the time it made sense. Right now, it doesn't look so good for our friend Lance.
You know, we can put it to a vote after we decide what Alex is going to talk about. I voted for Spider Monkeys. Apparently there's been some large votes for Social Security.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
For Bolin's mom and gay porn, but, you know.
I don't know where the votes from Social Security are coming from, honestly. Like, I did not think that would be the #1 topic when I posted that stuff up there.
Well, the economy, things are a little rough right now. People have a lot on their minds, and they feel Alex might be able to, you know, take away that problem.
People actually have faith that Alex can take away that problem?
No, not at all. Not one bit.
Okay, because I didn't think so, because I certainly don't want to hear Alex talk about Social Security.
No, but it's always good to hear him talk about Bolin's mom, so it's you as well.
It is a good time to talk about Bolin's mom. It's fun. It's been going on for years between the two of us, so... But,
You know, I don't have to speak fantasy-wide. We would all like to see pictures of Bolin's mom. I think that's a mandatory, and we might need it.
Well, I'm not sure. We kind of discussed that in Bolin's interview. And the actual pictures of Bolin's mom might not be as good as the pictures we put up of Bolin's mom.
Okay.
So I'm not sure it's the best idea.
So just having the fantasy idea of Bolin's mom still up there is better than the actual images.
Yes, that would be 100% correct.
Okay, I like that too. Let's keep on going with that then.
Fair enough. So what do you do for a living, Steve?
I'm in advertising.
In advertising, very nice. Still employed, that's always good.
Yeah, it's going okay. I think it's going as well as everybody else. I think the biggest positive of it right now is that we get plenty of time, each other time to sit there and just talk sports and yell at each other all day long.
Wow.
So, nothing wrong with that at all.
So what's your opinion on this trophy idea?
About the trophy, I want the trophy. I think that we need to organize something to get a trophy together, and I love the idea. I think it's mandatory that we do this.
See, the thing I was thinking about, it's got to be some kind of trophy that you can assemble so that it costs less to ship.
Lego assemble, yeah, so that was an option. I think that's a very good one. Kinect is always good. You know, there's some options for us to go off of.
I think a trophy is definitely mandatory for our league at some point.
I agree.
But again, do you agree with the not counting hockey? Because, like, hockey shouldn't count at all, in my opinion. Or are you a hockey fan?
Considering that we don't have, you know, the majority of our group in hockey, we have a few new guys in the hockey league. And the hockey league is doing okay. It's a little quiet right now.
Yeah.
But I think that's mainly because we got, you know, football going so strong and we got basketball going. I think later in the year hockey will pick up, but I agree that it should not. It shouldn't go to hockey yet. Maybe next season when it comes around, we can get everybody in on all four sports. But for right now, I agree. Football, basketball, and baseball right now is where it should stay.
That's what I like. I think we should be able to come up with some kind of fantasy league where it's just wins and we each draft teams. Like, say I drafted the Yankees, and for every win they get, I get a point. And then you draft the Patriots, and for every win the Patriots get, you get like 10 points or something like that.
I'm definitely open to it. The more fantasy, the better. I like living in this fantasy world that we've created.
Absolutely, because, you know, a lot of the times it's much better than the real world.
Much better.
Alright, so let's get to the...
What else can you just sit there and make fun of people all day?
I don't know, I enjoy it, so... Alright, well, let's get to the matchup. ESPN's got you winning 178 to 158. What do you think of the projections here?
Let me see. I don't even know who I'm playing right now. I mean, I've just been kicking so much ass up and down lately.
Oh, you're playing bowling this week, which is why it was such a big deal to get you on the phone this week, so...
Oh, that's right, I'm playing bowling. I totally forgot. I knew I was playing bowling. And I'm pretty sure I put a nice little beating on him last time, if I remember. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to smack him around. And I'm not even going to hold back at all. Peyton Manning's going to have a field day. He's going up against Houston's defense. He's going to destroy Houston's defense. Just going to go wild all over him. And that's what I'm going off of. And it doesn't even matter what anybody else does. I mean, I got plenty of great other players here, but Peyton Manning's going to have a field day. I'm calling it right now. 300-yard passing, because he's done it pretty much every single week, and 3 touchdowns easily. He's putting up a big 30-plus points for me.
That would be huge. Alright, we are running long once again. That was the conclusion of Part 3. Stay tuned for Part 4 and the conclusion of Steve's interview. It'll be posted momentarily. Thanks for listening, everybody.